Well, we're starting to get signs of spring. The snow is melting. Most of the golf courses is cleared off. Our driveway is a boggy mess. To do some work on that this summer, and we have all kinds of little streams. They were there before, but now they're showing their heads again. Anyways, we got some snow on this side yet. I'm just sort of been looking out the window planning what to do here. So, and most of my solar lights have come back, which is pretty awesome considering I bought them at the dollar store. So I'm just going to do a little bit of cleanup. See if I can redirect some of this water, maybe. So yeah, anyways, I gotta go retrieve Bailey's. She's next door. When we came out back here, I think they ran off, and there were some deer in the backyard, and these too. They listened though. Wrigley, don't eat the dirt. They came back, and no. The deer ran off and they stayed put, and Wrigley's now eating the dirt. What a weird dog. Anyways, the bigger problem out here today is this pile of logs fell over. And we're thinking that the earth may have shifted a little bit. On the upside, our little stream is not able to run through, so the water is backing up here. So I'm going to put it on the pallet over there, and then I'm going to try and work on this hole here. I'm trying to dig a trench so that the water drains across and into the existing trench. Because right now it's running down the property, and we have a bit of a sort of shallow lake. It's not very bad today. It has been worse. So we're expecting rain. So I'm going to see if I can make any progress and get through any of these roots. Anyhow, I'll let you update you in a little bit. I've been out here for I don't even know how long. Oh, about 2 hours. 12:45. Almost 2 hours. Anyways, so I've got a trench dug. It seems to be running that way, or maybe it's... So I've filled in this section where the water was running in. It still might be trickling through there, and I think I have it deep enough to be running off down that way. So we will see how it fares. We may have to go deeper, but I'm gonna need help. Maybe we can fill it in down there. I don't know what to do at this point. Anyways, I made progress. We have a trench redirecting the water away from down there, and I am now got gumbo all over my boots. I'm gonna start up the hose. I gotta go find my dogs. They ran next door. Anyways, we might be pooling there a little bit. That's where the woodshed's gonna go. Hopefully it dries out a little bit in the next couple of days. Next week we have to finish our scaffolding business inside, and I just thought I would come and try and do something out here, and I'm hoping this water will go away. I gotta retrieve my dogs. They're bugging the neighbors. So anyways, next project I have decided after a long winter, it's not that long, I've been able to get out here for a while, to widen the area that I put the gravel down initially. So we're going to bring it down from the path and then bring it out where the 2x4s are toward the back of the trailer. And that part of the ground seems to be pretty not squishy. And eventually we are going to, there's something hanging underneath the trailer. Eventually we're going to hopefully put some grass seed in here. And this area will hopefully dry up very soon. Anyways, time to wash up and go inside and do some work. I got some staining to do. Just like that, we have our shed back up again. We're not going to put the door on it because, well, we want air to get in there, right? So it can dry off the wood.
Well, we'll probably put the door on, but we'll leave it partway down. Since it is for firewood, we do need air ventilation. And underneath these pipes on the side, the supports on the side, the bottoms lift up, so I can get air from underneath the deck, because there are spaces between the 2x6s as well. So it'll be fairly well ventilated. It's just going to be for firewood.
Yep.
Great purchase that we used a long time ago for storing all kinds of stuff.
The fridge.
Now it's just for firewood.
Or the freezer.
Oh yeah, we had the deep freeze in here. I had the fridge in here. My bike.
All our Christmas decorations, Halloween decorations.
Halloween, yeah. All kinds of stuff.
And a few other odds and sods.
Lots of other odds and sods.
Yeah. I see that we've developed a new little stream going down into our yard. Doggone it. Thought we had this thing beat. Apparently not. Let me see if I can figure out where it's coming from. Did we break our...
Pardon me?
I'm just... Water just coming from who knows where.
Well, hello everyone. Wrigley and I are just sitting in the sun. And Bailey's over there somewhere, I think on the other side of the truck. She usually sleeps behind the truck, so if it moves, or if somebody opens a door, she knows that she's going to try and go for a ride. So the only thing going on today is Erin has laid out the gravel for our front RV parking area, which worked out fantastic. And after I got home from Creston, I put the satellite mount up, or the Starlink mount, should I say. I just have to tighten up that cord a little bit and mount it up underneath the eaves, and then everything is good. Behind me, Erin still has to do the trench for the drainage of the, well, pretty much the backyard. From behind the cabin, we're going to run it out towards the property line. And then there's a ditch that actually runs down between our place and the neighbors. And it takes all the water from up above our properties. So that'll work out great. And it's a beautiful sunshiny day. I'll show you the RV carport area in a little bit on another clip, I guess. Aside from that, myself and both the dogs are just waiting for Miriam to come home from work. She is walking home from work, and she works, well, she lives right there, but she works. See that giant weeping willow tree, that yellowish one there? She works about 300 yards the other side of that. So that's pretty cool. That's the golf course. That's Kootenays Springs Golf Course. We've walked around it a lot. Miriam started there a couple weeks ago. She's still doing a little bit of orientation, and their opening day is, I believe, next Friday, the 25th of April. So everything's looking good. The groundskeepers or grounds crew, they're out in full force. And I'm just gonna sit here and wait for Miriam to come home and watch the dog's reactions when when she walks up the driveway. This is gonna be funny. Well, I ran inside to put some laundry in the dryer, and the girls freaked out, so I ran outside. There's Mom walking home from work for the first time this year. And a beautiful sunshiny day, and the dogs are happy.
Oh God. I'm just noticing the pile of rocks.
Yeah, and Aaron moved all those rocks over from in front of that log pile
Okay, awesome.
to there. Now we just have to move it from there to wherever we have to put it.
Yeah. Can't go over from now.
And there's Aaron's
No.
medium-sized excavator
Okay, maybe.
with the dugout area for Blondie's parking. I was thinking, well, Blondie could park beside it, or park in one side, and we'll put Cooter in the other side, and that'll be good. And everything will work out just peachy. Once we get the footings in, well, things will change, but we're good for now. Aaron put a load of dirt down the side there and smoothed it all out. And any water coming off of Richard and Jacqueline's garage won't come into our yard because there's a little bit of a hump there, but that's okay. Anyways, my wifey's home.